Hey everyone, it's Holly here, career and business success coach for multi-passionate women looking to rewrite the rules for their success and truly have it all in their work. And today's coffee break video is all around the 3 secrets to deeply connect with anyone. Now, as an introvert myself, I have kind of surprised myself as how I've been able to grow my business to 6 figures multiple times over since I started in 2014, really through the power of connections. So I'm not about the fancy marketing tactics. I'm not about the complex techie back-end funnels and all that jazz. I'm really about real, human, honest, personal connection. And that is hands down the number 1 strategy that's helped me to build my business and even turn over 6 figures when I've been on maternity leave in 2018 after having my daughter Ella. So what I wanted to do is share 3 key things that really are fundamental to creating powerful connections in your work and businesses so that you too can ultimately achieve the dream opportunities that you want and have a career and business by design that truly fulfills you. So these secrets help you to open doors. They help you to land partnerships. They help to cultivate joint ventures and ultimately get you clients and sales. And this is what I want to share with you today. So the number 1 secret is first and foremost to be curious. So even if you're not an extrovert, and as I said, I'm not either, even if you hate networking and you're not really someone for chit chat, the best possible way that you can connect with someone else, especially if it's the first time you're meeting them, is to be curious. Because when we are curious about someone else, we naturally gravitate to asking questions. Now, when you ask questions about someone, you are naturally opening up conversation. And even the shyest of people do ultimately love to talk about themselves, their work, their passion, what fulfills them personally, what their goals are for the year ahead, and so forth. So the more that you're asking questions, the more you're going to create rapport and build a relationship and ultimately spark trust. And trust is the number 1 thing in any relationship and any connection. If you don't have trust, then nothing else is ever going to flow. You're definitely not going to be able to ask for opportunities, and you're certainly not going to be able to sell to someone who doesn't trust you as a person first and foremost. So these secrets are really all about engendering that trust as well. So be curious, number 1. Number 2 is to be vulnerable. So when we show vulnerability in any shape or form, and when I say this, I don't mean you have to share your deepest, darkest secrets or go really into the awkward space of being personal, but it's just, admitting or acknowledging to things you find challenging or past failures that you learned from, or that things are taking longer than you expected, or that you're finding something harder than expected, or in a previous chapter in your life, you faced some tough battles that you've now overcome. Especially if you can reframe it as something that you've really taken away some key insights, aha moments from, something that's helped shape your success moving forwards, then that is really powerful. Because when we are vulnerable, it really comes down to that law of reciprocity. It creates permission and space for someone else to be vulnerable too. This is something that is deeply personable. It is something that, again, creates that level of trust, and it just breaks down any barriers and helps connect you to that other person as well. So it's just really acknowledging that none of us are perfect. We haven't all got it figured out, no matter what it looks like, to other people or their perceptions. So it's a really nice way of breaking the ice with someone else, but also having that encouragement for them to then share back with you what they also find challenging, or how they haven't always known exactly what to do, or what their next goal and focus area is that potentially has a few obstacles that they're facing as well. And secret number 3 is to add value. So no matter what connection and what introduction, what relationship you're looking to build, you need to position yourself as someone who constantly adds value to them. This is why the first 2 points are also so key, because A, you need to understand them. You need to know what they're all about, what they care about, what they want, what floats their boat and makes them tick. When you know this, you will be in a position to be able to share things that you know will resonate with them. to add value and contribute to them in a way that will keep you top of mind and make you someone that they see as a go-to expert, or they see as someone who's truly helpful. They see as someone equally they want to help in return. Again, it comes back to that law of reciprocity, which is so key. So the first two things are ultimately the most important to start with, but then adding value consistently. And this might look like sharing an article with them that you think they could find useful, letting them know of an event that you're hosting or that you're attending that they might also be interested in, putting them in contact with someone that you think has a mutual interest or there's a mutual benefit somewhere, letting them know of things that you're doing that they might be interested in, or sharing resources. So none of this is hard selling. If this is someone you're looking to work with, collaborate with, or even to have hire you, it's really just constantly showing up in a meaningful and intentional and purposeful ways, so that their perception of you is someone that A, really gets them, and B, wants to support and help them, and C, knows their stuff in whatever your area of focus is, or in your specific industry. So those are the 3 secrets to deeply connect with anyone, and I cannot wait to hear how you go putting those things into practice and seeing what results that you can get from having more meaningful conversations, and ultimately therefore creating really, really powerful connections to help you in your career and business. So please post in the comments your key takeaways, and I would love to hear what has resonated most for you. Bye for now.